Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is about how to schedule a meeting in Teams. So to schedule a meeting, you have to log into your Teams desktop app. There are two ways through which you can log into Teams. One is desktop and one is using browser, but few features are not supported when you use your Teams using browser. So I would suggest to download the app and once you'll go to this calendar option. In the calendar option, you will see these two options. One is meet now and one is new meeting. Meet now if you want to hold an instant meeting, okay, and if you want to have the meeting with only one person, a kind of private meeting. And new meeting is when you want to host a meeting for your channel, okay. So channel means we create teams, okay, and in teams we create channels. So about this topic, you can watch my other video wherein I discuss more about creating teams and channels in MS Teams. So this video is about creating meetings using calendar in Teams. So just click on new meeting option. So once you'll click on new meeting option, you will see this kind of page wherein you have to put the title for your team meeting. So you can give this title meeting for new product launch or any title which you feel is suitable for the meeting, and then you add required attendees. So here you will put the individual addresses of the persons who would be attending your meeting. So if you don't want to give individual addresses, then you can choose your channel also. So for example, if you want to give individual addresses, you just need to put the initial letters of the name and you would be able to see the person name. So if I want to add this to this person as well as a channel, so for channel you have to just put the select the team name and the channel. So for example, I'm selecting this team and in this I'm selecting this channel. Then if you want to add location, you can add location, and here type details for the meeting and click on send. So as you can see, the meeting is visible in your calendar, meeting for new product launch, and once you click, you can even add it and you can join through this link only. For example, now if you want to edit the timings and all, so you can click on edit and you can set the date, timings from here. Like this, you can set the time, and if you want any other time, you can manually add it also, like this. And it keeps a 30-minute slot for the meeting. You can increase it, for example, if you want to keep till this time. And there is this option wherein if you keep these meetings weekly or monthly or on yearly basis or on daily basis, you can select these options. And if you keep these meetings every weekday, Monday to Friday, you can choose this option. So in this way, you can create recurring meetings also, which happens every week or maybe every month. So and you can create custom meetings also, wherein you can select particular days wherein you would be holding these kind of meetings. So for example, custom recurrence, you can select the start date and you can select after how many days it repeats. So for example, if your recurrent meeting is not following any pattern, maybe on one day it is happening on Monday and in the next week it might be happening on Wednesday. So you can set the days and dates here. You can even put the select date and then you can save it. So this way you can create custom recurrent meetings also, and then click on send update. Now there are few options also in meeting only, wherein you can set like who would be presenting during the meeting. As by default you are organizer, so the organizer can present as well. But if you want any other person to present during the meeting, then also you can set those options in the meeting as well as using this option also. So if you'll click on meeting options, so here you will find few options wherein first is who can bypass the lobby. Now lobby is the waiting area. For example, if the host, the one who has organized the meeting, hasn't joined the meeting and you are joining the meeting as an attendee, so allowing you into the meeting. So what you can do, by default people, that means the part of your team's portal, the people who are in your organization which are using the domain from the MS Teams, they would be treated as people in your organization. So by default they are allowed, they are not required to wait in the lobby and they can gain access into the meeting. But if you have invited other people also which are outside the organization and you don't want them to wait in the waiting area, so then you can select on everyone option. Okay, you can select on everyone option. And if you don't want people also in your organization to wait in the lobby area, then you can only select only me option. In this, they won't be able to join the meeting before you, so they will wait in the waiting area till the time you are not allowing them into your meeting. So this is one option. Second option is always let callers bypass the lobby. So keep this option no. Okay, but if you have selected everyone, this will automatically be treated as yes, because you have always allowed everyone to bypass the lobby. So you don't need this option to set, because it will be then set default to yes. So if you are only choosing only me, then also it will be treated as no. But if you are choosing this and then if you are saying yes, that means always let callers bypass the lobby. It will always, make them bypass your waiting area and they will directly join into the meeting. Now this is a kind of tone, a kind of alert you get to hear when people join in your meeting. So announce when callers join or leave. Okay, so whether someone is joining or leaving, it will show you a notification kind of thing that so and so is joining or leaving the meeting. Now who can present? So by default, it is only me. The organizer has a right to present, but if you want everyone to be presenter, you can select this option, because it will save you from the hassles of making individual attendees as presenters, because within the meeting you have to select few options to make them presenter and then only they will be able to share their screen. So no, while in the meeting we have so many things to discuss, and in between of that if we keep on making every attendee as presenter, then it increases the time. So you can set that option from here itself. If you know that all the people would be presenting one by one from the meeting, then you can select this option. Or if you don't want anyone to present, then you can select only me. And if you want a specific people, now specific people means that you will select presenters from your meeting. Now this can happen only when you are scheduling meeting for a channel. So if you're scheduling for a team and a channel, then through the team members, you can select from the team members, you can select who all can present. So on this, you can go to learn more option and make individual attendees as presenters. So this also you can do beforehand. Now allow attendees to unmute. This option you have set to no, yes, by default, but you can also keep it to no. So now what happened with this, they would not be able to unmute themselves. So keep this option yes, because nowadays we have option of don't allow attendees to unmute, and I have also uploaded a video related to that. You can see that video as well, and wherein attendees won't be able to unmute themselves as per their wish if you have set that option as enabled. So these are the steps to schedule a meeting. And once you finish all these settings, you can click save button here, and then you can send the update. So that's all for scheduling the meetings. Thanks.